but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So, it's away we go then. Rodri, sure to be a key man here. A player of status and beyond reproach.
Yeah, he may be regarded as a brilliant individual, but in his world, the team is everything. That comes first, Peter. That selflessness, it's always on show whenever he wears this kit. And for any youngsters out there, watching how he operates is a good start.
He's in plenty of space here. Kaká, nice interception, well timed.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Kaká. Oh, that was vital. That has been slung wide. Pass is just off target. Silvestre. And it's Rodri. Here's Rodri, looking to play him in.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
No goals as yet, but it has been pretty lively. Cruyff. Great vision. No, it's come to nothing. Maldini, played out towards the right wing. Silvestre cuts out the pass. Cruyff. Kaká. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Now, can they get him away? And it's Cruyff. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And he's intervened well there. And here's Hullet. Tries to play it through. Hullet. And a chance! Goal! Nancy! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, the keeper's clearly not happy, Peter. The least his defence could have done was go...
He's had a shot! And a neat finish! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Almost half an hour in now. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And here's Mbappe, and he's got the beating of his... Tries one from range! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Rodri. Oh, he's found support out wide.
Might want to be careful there.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Rodri. Vieira. Kaká can so cleverly bypass the press. Van Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Cafu gets over and intercepts. Looking tidy in possession here. And it's Rodri. Vieira. Looking for options for movement. Oh, nicely intercepted. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows...
There's the shot! Cruyff, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Pullet proves just a little bit too strong. Silvestre.
There will be one more.
Vieira! Wonderful from Vieira! And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely...
And the whistle goes for half-time. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Nancy are leading by one in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time. Back on the way then. And he's had it nicked away. Lovely ball and a real chance now.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Kaka. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Bayer Leverkusen clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Serginho. Nicely weighted ball. Played in, and the keeper beats it away. And the shot! That's tidy. And that's played in low.
Substitution for Leverkusen, number 7, Kaka.
And it's been taken short. That's good play.
Number 27,
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Giroud. Coming on the field, number 13, Rodrigo de Paul. Number 10, Messi. Number 22, Ronaldinho. Number 9, Pullet.
Vieira. No, not quite on the same wavelength.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Great ball, and he's in here. Cruyff. Looking for the far post. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. He's cut it out. Ronaldinho. And the through ball. And it's Rodri. Nancy have got it back and they'll have another go. Pull it. Cafu is always looking to play quality balls. Plays a sharp little ball here. Pullet receives it in a wide position. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now the ball's gone astray. Kaká. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nicked it back promptly. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And it's Lahm. Messi. And he was alert to it.
Bayer Leverkusen really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Messi. Lahm delivers. Varane is there and he can get that clear. Rodri. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? They're back in possession and ready to go again. And it's Cruyff. Now it's Kaká. Short changes him with that pass. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, no question, that's a foul. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. And here's Mbappe. Vieira is fouled. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Substitution for Leverkusen.
So we have movement on both benches. It is a fair distance from goal. I'm not sure if he'll have a go.
Substitutions taking place.
He's being urged to shoot. An instinctive delivery. No way through, so back it comes. Out towards the flank.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Nancy can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Seedorf. Owen. Can he finish? Well taken goal. And surely that does it. Perfect time. Decisive strike.
Mbappe really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
And Hullet! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Hullet clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Towering header! And that's a good finish. Deep into injury time! Great corner, and he did the rest.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Bayer Leverkusen. And time is up. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, he'll be looking... And the shot! Goal! Nancy! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And it's Cruyff. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe touches it back. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that interception was most necessary. Oh no, this does not look good. Delivered across. Pull it. Kaká, looking for options for movement. Plenty to aim at here. And he's gone backward here. That's good play. Oh, he's been caught on it here. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Nancy very much in the ascendancy and with a goal to their name. Seedorf wins the duel this time. No, that's been intercepted. Turan is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Can he get on the end of this? And it's Vieira. This looks promising. He's in a great position here. It's a pretty loose pass. He's having a shot! Now, who's going to be first? Oh, what has happened here? Incoming delivery. Not the most accurate pass. And he's chosen to go back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Delivers the ball.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Nedved. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Hazard. Nedved. And claimed it back swiftly. Oh, that is a good... He's had a shot! And he's stuck it away. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Como restore parity.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Rodri. And here's Mbappe. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Cruyff. Big chance! Goal, Nancy! And they get themselves in front! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
And now he has two. Nancy with the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. And it's Kaka. Can he finish? Off the post. Deftly away. And he's whipped it across. He'll try from distance. And that is doing no harm at all.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Pull it. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And the counter is on. Rodri can see things others simply cannot. Ah, such a clever touch. Now this could be a chance. And the referee has signalled for half-time. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Nancy shapes to shoot! And he hits the net! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game? Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is such a dominant performance. The defense...
Hullet, and Hullet!
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Cruyff plays it short. And a chance! And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's picked out the run. Oh, that was vital. Vieira. And it's Hullet. Kaka, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Ferdinand did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
He's had it taken off him. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Now it's Mbappe. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Rodri.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they...
Kaka is fouled. And he is going into that little black book. Hullet with a real chance here. So, a genuine chance to increase the lead. Hullet! Corner number 2 then. Como are looking to go forward now. Now it's Mbappe. Spread to the right. Seedorf. Foot in. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
Azar. And it's Seedorf. And it's Nedved. And here's Mbappe. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And here's Azar. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Kaka going face-to-face with his great rival. Looking for the run. Now it's Mbappe.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Seedorf pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. And here's Hullet. Hullet tries one from range. Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
Well, he's looked very lively. He really wants to put this game to bed. Pretty robust defending.
Maldini. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Silvestre. Now it's Hullet. Silvestre is always looking to play quality balls. Varane. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried. Como are down to 10 men.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
Changement pour Nancy. Le numéro 11. Le numéro 22. Kaka. Le numéro 21. Le numéro 10. Le numéro 16. À leur place, le numéro 26. Kagawa. Le numéro 13. Le numéro 6. Owen. Le numéro 5.
Spread neatly.
Le numéro 15.
And it's Kagawa. And this is Kagawa. Kagawa! And no! He had to, and yet he could not. Now it's Mbappe. And once more he proves rigid and robust. And here's Maldini. And here's Hullet. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Nancy clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Temps additionnel.
Now he's off and running. And here's Eto'o. Oh, that's nice. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Nedved running with intent. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. And that will be the final act. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was of paramount importance. Good enough in the eyes of their people. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's down to business here. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, this guy Caicedo really is the definition of the word tireless. One of the best defensive midfielders around, and he does have a constant desire to get forward and contribute to the attack. he can add some energy and dynamism to that. But what he's really, truly brilliant at is stopping the opposition and disrupting their plans. And he will be a big, big factor in trying to do that here.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. And this is Ibrahimovic. Big chance! He scored!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
So, a breakthrough already. Pelé. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Yamal. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Short changes him with that pass. Caicedo. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. He is just caressing the ball.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Now it's Pelé. Now it's Ronaldinho. Looking to play him in. And he's made sure that's not getting... Shoots! And that's a sharp finish. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. Everyone waited for the cross, but he had other ideas.
Of course, there's a question mark over the keeper on his near post there, but it was such a clever finish to spot the gap and find it.
And yes, it's him again. Liverpool are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off their shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic dominates aerially so often. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he has been fouled there. And it's Cruyff. Knocks it out wide. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. And he's taking no chances there. Cafu receives it in a wide position. It's a goal kick. Yamal, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Well-timed, excellent interception. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Goes for a shot! Cruyff. And it's Hullet. Hullet. Nancy couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And it's Vieira. Ferdinand. Now it's Yamal. Yamal. And here's Yamal. Thuram is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Oh, what a ball! Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Nancy are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Oh, good-looking ball. Half-time getting close now. Threads one in. He's got away. Oh, just can he finish? Well taken goal. On the cusp of half-time, he delivers with perfect timing. Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Just one in it now.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Rodri tries to pass it through. Yamal. Kaká. Nicely weighted ball. Has to go back here. And for the first half, that is that. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. So off we go again.
Nancy really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Well, that has not gone well. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Kaká driving on and making good progress. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Cruyff. Driving forward. Spread neatly. He's shifting through the gears here. He has a look up, and he was alert to it. Kaká can see things others simply cannot. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Yamal. And here's Yamal. Looking for the run. And he's cut it out.
Lamine Yamal clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Varane defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Kaká. Kaká will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Kaká. That has been cut short. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. And here's Hullet.
Nancy really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Now it's Ronaldinho. Shot a goal! A real chance and a real let-off.
Ronaldinho clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Kaká, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Cruyff going face-to-face with his great rival. And he whips it in. He leaps for it! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Substitution in progress.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Nancy do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. But it's Ronaldinho. Here's a man who his teammates can look to in all times. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Vieira. So, what can they make of this? The referee's awarded a free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card. Ferdinand is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. Maldini. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Ronaldinho. Number 20.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now.
Coming on the field.
Nancy will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change.
Substitutions taking place.
Can he get on the end of this? Oh, played through for the wide man.
Liverpool surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Liverpool with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he shoots! And no mistake! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Liverpool go up by 2 and are looking good.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
And here's Owen. Seedorf. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. It's a pretty loose pass. Stojkovic. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Stojkovic. And here's Owen. Owen showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Thinks about the shot. Oh, well played. And he's there to get it away. Now it's Stojkovic. He's onside. Zola. Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes. Opts for safety. Looking for options for movement. Caicedo, given the lift of his goal.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
That is lovely. Can he finish? And that will be it. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent who simply did a better job. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited, and deserved to be.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So straight into the action.
Raphael Varane is someone I've always liked a lot for his incredible discipline and intelligence, Peter. So often having to play a...
He's having a shot! Off the post! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
Bale looking to pass their way up the pitch. Oh, nicely intercepted. Knocks it into space, and he welcomes it in. Gullit chasing after it. Bale. Cruyff. Rodri. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Kaka. Now it's Gullit. Thuram spots it and intercepts. Now it's Bale. Bale going forward.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
And here's Bale.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And it's Kaka. Rodri. And here's Mbappe. Gullit. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Nancy have had plenty of possession, but few, if any, genuine chances. Ball's gone out of play. And the shot's on here. It's a quick ball upfield. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence. And a chance! Goal, Germany! The first significant strike. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
And Gullit! Oh, quite a hit and quite a touch too.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did.
Cruyff, the specialist in tearing teams apart. And no, that was never going to make it. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Nancy are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. And it's been played through. Desailly did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And this is Luis Suarez. Space for him to turn and look.
I couldn't quite sort his feet out in time to get it under control.
Kaka. Gullit, who is rarely short on confidence. Oh, can he get onto this? And it's Gullit. Cruyff. He's picked his way through, and he's got his cross in. And he gets rid in a hurry.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Chance to deliver.
That's good defensive concentration.
Silvestre. Silvestre made a surge from fullback, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Suarez receives it in a wide position. Oh, that's fabulous. And it's Schweinsteiger.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Taken back almost at once. Aimed beyond the defence. And this is Hullet. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Deftly away. And they've got a throw. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Kaka conjures time and space where few can. Rodri. And this is Hullet. Rice gets a foot in and wins the ball. Now it's Hullet. Ambitious ball here. And he welcomes it in. Well, that's an excellent interception. And he's there to belt it away. That's it, 45 minutes up. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Nancy currently behind by 1-0 at the break.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. Down to business again.
Nancy can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Searching pass he's played there. Pass is just off target. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be. That's so good and so often seen nowadays. Don't give them time to think on the ball.
Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Throw in. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe going face-to-face with his great rival. And this is Hullet, looking for the run. Shot a goal! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
It's their second corner of the game. He's had a shot! Corner number 3 coming up. Varane clears it away. And now they can spring out of defence. Not the most accurate pass. Still chasing the game, trailing by 1. Now it's Luis Suarez. Oh, delightful ball. And he welcomes it in. Hullet being watched hawkishly here.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Now it's Luis Suarez. And a shot! He's got a goal! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Changement pour Nancy. Le numéro 7.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. Germany are doing very nicely, thank you.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Now this could be a chance. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Schweinsteiger defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And this is Cruyff. Ah, such a clever touch. Pull it. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mbappe touches it back. Nancy perhaps contemplating their next change here. And this is Hullet. Hullet finds himself offside. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Bale does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Ferdinand. Lahm. Vieira. Kaká demonstrating his defensive quality there. Mbappe. That is ended up in no man's land. Looking for options for movement. Suarez unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Lahm. Hullet, renowned for his long-range shooting.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.